So now let us learn about dapsone. One thing you guys have to remember about dapsone is a sulfonamide drug. Actually, it is very similar to sulfonamides, as sulfonamides are the first antimicrobial agents which are used by man. Okay, and these sulfonamides are, their chemical structure is very similar to PABA, para-aminobenzoic acid. So before understanding the mechanism of dapsone or sulfonamides and dapsone are having the same mechanism. So see, the bacteria needs folic acid for RNA DNA synthesis and for protein synthesis and for replication. So for the replication of bacteria, folic acid is very important for every bacteria, and this folic acid synthesis is performed, or this mechanism is done in the bacterial cell wall. So the bacteria tries to synthesize its own folic acid from para-aminobenzoic acid. So the first para-aminobenzoic acid is converted into dihydrofolate by folate synthase, and dihydrofolate is again converted into tetrahydrofolate by folate reductase. So the dapsone is the drug which is very similar to PABA, and it competitively blocks folate synthase enzyme, and by that dihydrofolate is not synthesized, and by that tetrahydrofolate is further not produced, and this causes inhibition, or this deficiency of tetrahydrofolate in the bacteria will stop the replication of the bacteria, and by that the bacteria doesn't produce new organism or new offsprings. So this is the mechanism of dapsone. And remember guys, dapsone is available in oral form mainly, and most of the dapsone which is given through oral form will be absorbed rapidly from the GI tract, and after absorption it will distribute to most of the tissues in the body, and it distributes in most of the tissues so that it can kill the Mycobacterium leprae bacteria. And this dapsone is metabolized in the liver by acetylation reactions, and some part of dapsone is secreted from the gallbladder, and it undergoes enterohepatic circulation, and most of the metabolic end products of dapsone were excreted through urine. And remember one point, there are some adverse effects with dapsone. GI related adverse effects like nausea, vomiting were commonly seen with dapsone, and sometimes chills and headache and fever are another adverse reactions which are commonly seen with dapsone. So another adverse effect which is commonly seen with dapsone is hemolytic anemia. Hemolytic anemia is commonly seen with the people who are G6PD deficiency, and dapsone syndrome is another ADR which can be seen with dapsone. And remember guys, about dapsone, you have to remember dapsone is the effective and oldest and cheapest drug which is available for leprosy. So these are some points you have to remember about dapsone. Let me summarize the 5 important points about dapsone. Just remember, it is a sulfonamide analog, or it is very similar to sulfonamide. Mechanism of action is similar to sulfonamides because it inhibits folate synthase enzyme, and by that it stops the production of folic acid in the bacteria, and by that replication of the bacteria stops. So this is one point about dapsone. Its adverse reactions were dapsone syndrome, and some nausea vomiting were seen. And pharmacokinetics is very important. It is absorbed very well through the gastric through oral route, and distributes all over the body, and excretes mainly through urine. So this is about pharmacokinetics. And remember, dapsone use is very common for leprosy, especially dapsone is used for leprosy only. Okay, so these are some 4 to 5 important points about dapsone. And remember, dapsone is cheapest, effective and oldest drug for leprosy. And these are some points about dapsone. So without confusion, let me tell you the second